この番組は23時イエンのなんちゃら提供でお送りしております。
I go to ENT finally. Takes me forever to get my appointment. However, it does happen, and I am very thankful and very blessed to everyone at that ENT office, and to my ENT dude was super nice, super chill. Really appreciated him. Honestly, really lucky with my appointment because I was calling some other offices, and most of them were booked up until March. Up through March, rather, I should say. It's actually insane. Like, why is it so difficult to get treated? I just want to heal. So I go to the ENT. He does a lot of tests on me. He pretty much asked me to make a lot of different sounds, like just testing kind of like my voice, how high I can go, how low I can go. Then he puts this scope that has like a camera on it down my throat. He checks out my vocal cords and everything. And while it's in there, he asks me to make sounds. It was one of the weirdest experiences ever. So actually, how it goes from beginning to the end, he talks to me, has me make some sounds. I make some sounds, and then he's like, "Okay, cool. Now can you clean your nose really quick?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I clean my nose out with a tissue that he gives me. Then he gives me numbing spray, and he's like, "This might hurt just a little bit, so don't worry too much. It's not that bad though, I promise." I close my eyes and I just flare my nostrils open, and he sprays this numbing spray directly into my nose. And it's just like, ugh, and it tastes so bad. And because of the way I sniffed it, it goes all into my mouth and shit, so it's just disgusting. However, you do this because it makes it easier to stick the scope down your nose, so then it's not as awful of an experience, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. And then by the end of it, the scope is in me. Like I can look over to the right and see the inside of my throat on the screen next to me. And he's like, "Okay, now just go E," while the scope is in there. I have to say E, like E with like a higher pitch, like E, and then I go lower E. And then he's like, now do a loud, kind of forceful E, like E, so it was an experience. But after everything, my ENT was like, "Yeah, I don't think this ever went bacterial, gonna be honest with you." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know what this was exactly, but I don't think this was ever a bacterial case of strep. He just thought that it took a long time to heal." So I was like, then why did I see such insane recovery after amoxicillin? He was like, "Well, you were also taking the steroids. Maybe it was just good timing. But I don't think that this was ever a bacterial case of laryngitis." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So honestly, whatever. Fuck that. That's not the point. Either way, I'm fine now. My voice is back to normal. I can sing, I can do whatever I want again if I want. My voice does sound a lot better now, and it's still a bit less painful to talk. However, I'm still considering going to it. I've been talking about it with my vocal coach, so I think we're gonna plan about it so that I don't mess myself up. Because pretty much what happened is I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. During that month that I couldn't talk, I was not okay. Some of the stuff I said to you guys was honestly a more mild, more mellowed out version of the things that I was saying to myself when I was alone and not streaming, and I really just couldn't stream. It was really bad. It was traumatic, to say the least. I really put a lot of myself. It was just a constant negative feedback loop, constantly wondering if I had been dumb enough to injure myself permanently, if I was never going to get my voice back. I was really concerned because every single case of laryngitis, for those that don't know, if you were to look up, they almost always say it takes 1 to 2 weeks, to recover. There's so many sources I was on. I saw 1 to 2 weeks for recovery time. I saw that if your laryngitis takes longer than this amount of time to recover, it's likely you did more serious damage or more permanent damage. I saw stories of someone that burst a blood vessel in their fucking Adam's apple, and their voice was never the same for an entire year, and they still hadn't gotten it back after a year. I saw so many awful stories that put so many terrible thoughts into my head. I genuinely questioned on a daily basis whether or not I was actually going to get my voice back. I was just scared. It was not a good fucking experience. I never would wish that upon anyone, especially someone that uses their voice for their work. Absolutely terrible. Terrible, terrible experience. After the entire time of just deciding to dedicate my time to rest, I work out. I decide to hit triceps. I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. I haven't hit triceps in a long fucking time. Usually I do exercises that kind of take triceps as an accessory. This time I hit triceps directly for the first time in not even a month. It's been quite longer than that. Probably, I don't know exactly how much, easily a year. And I guess I went too hard because I hurt myself. but it was more like extreme soreness, nothing terrible. I was just really, really fucking tired for like days after. What happened is that because I went so hard, now I don't know how connected these two things are, but because I went super hard and made myself hella sore, it resulted in this kind of pain that hit my neck, the back of my neck, the like upper neck, and the back of my head. My whole body was kind of strained. So I like tried to rest really, really hard, drink a lot of water, stretch, just do everything I could. And I just rested pretty much this entire past week. This is literally yesterday. I wake up and I am dizzy as shit. Spend the whole day. Basically, I'm not even bedridden. I'm pretty much just dizzy, unable to keep down any food or drink. I thought it was like a migraine headache for so long. Thing is that I don't get migraines. I really don't. I never get migraines. That's why the whole situation with my voice was so weird, because my nose bled for the first time. I was bleeding out of places I'd never bled before. All in like my head, like throat, nose area. It was fucking terrible. Back of the head thing. I couldn't sleep. So I went to the hospital. Part of the reason why maybe I sound a bit weird is because they got me on medication for nausea and something else, dizziness, and it makes me a bit drowsy. But don't worry, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna be back soon. However, per instructions from my ENT and everyone else, my streams are gonna be shorter. I'm just gonna go as long as I can because since my voice is still recovering from underuse, I have to chill out. So all I'm dealing with right now is a bit of dizziness. I have medication for it. My ENT said chill out on speaking too much, even though your voice is back. So I said okay. So I'm gonna slowly get back into the swing of things. So this week, I would like to stream more. And if there's any collabs I'm participating in, I will try to stream them. I will not be posting a schedule this week. I would like to have one up next week. Honestly, I don't know exactly what I'm going to return to. It feels like so long since I've really like streamed. I feel like, and every time I've returned to streaming, it's been a short Zatsu. That's pretty much why I titled this stream The Last Short Zatsudan, because this is the last one that I'm doing before I come back. I'm no longer updating you guys about my health because there will be no more updates about my health because I will just be healthy. I'm tired of not being healthy, dude. So many fucking medical fees. I don't even know how big the number is at this point. Fuck everything, dude. I hate America. First it's like, oh, do you have insurance? It's like, oh, well, not really. It's like, okay, well, this appointment is going to cost you this much. Okay, well, thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, we also wanted to do a test on you, but because you're not insured, okay, sure, yeah, fine, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, these prescriptions, normally they're like this much, but instead, because you don't have insurance, it costs like this much. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I got insured after working hard, painstakingly to finally secure fucking insurance. Lo and behold, the ENT office that I go to isn't even in network. So I pay out of pocket for that shit too. It was like, what's the point in living if my heart gets broken? I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. It was actually insane. So I paid fully out of pocket for the fucking ENT. Wanted to fucking die. I don't even want to tell you guys how much everything was. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired. Now I'm just praying to God that the hospital I went to was in network because like, holy shit, I'm so tired. Just let me be okay. I just want to recover. I'm tired. I can speak. I can't dance. I can't really move, honestly. My head just kind of hurts, but it's okay. I'm only supposed to go back if I suddenly discover any new symptoms, but I haven't discovered any. So that means I'm probably okay, I think. Hopefully.